Today we're going to go month by month through 2024 and tell you which ports you should visit in each month. We compiled this list based on time of year, maybe trying to beat the traffic there a little bit, the weather, perfect time to maybe get the best airfare. So we put all this together to give you an idea of where you should go this year on your next cruise. Let's go check it out. Hey everyone, Johnny from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a month by month walkthrough of the cruising season. I went through and I looked at all different options here. I looked at cheap airfare. I looked at seasonal temperatures. I looked at maybe beating the tourism. So we're going to go through and we're going to talk about each month starting in January. We're also going to do another video in the next few weeks of just ranking the ports of Eastern, Western, Southern Caribbean, thanks to Nurse Tara, our subscriber who recommended that. So today we're going to go through each month starting in January. We're going to look at South America like Colombia and Brazil and the Panama Canal. This is a good month because it's quiet. There's not a ton of tourism going on in January. It's one of the quieter cruise months, not that any of them are really quiet anymore, but it's one of the more quiet months because everybody just spent a ton of money for Christmas. Everybody was just on, their vacations, cruises. Everybody had time off. The kids were home. Now the kids are back in school. So yes, there are a lot of people traveling, but it's way less than there was in maybe December, November, and October. So let's head on down and really kind of explore South America. The weather's beautiful. It's going to be in the 80s. Panama Canal is going to be amazing. You're going to get to experience it. That's not really a port where there's a lot of kids anyway. So this is a great opportunity to get on a smaller ship and sail on through that Panama Canal. Start off your new year right. We're going to go to Southeast Asia. We're going to try out Singapore. The weather in Singapore is going to be just incredibly beautiful. And any of your Southeast Asian ports. Also, a quick little shout out here to the Philippines. A lot more cruise ships are now going to be scheduling to go to the Philippines, which I love. And that's a beautiful area of the world. So that's something to check out as well. Next up in March, we are going to sail on down to the Western Caribbean. We're going to do Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico. All the weather's going to be great down there. March is a pretty good month if you're flying down to Florida. It's not too crazy yet. It's starting to build up. The airfare is starting to rise a little bit. In April, this is my suggestion. You could do one of two things. One, you can go big and you can fly over to Australia. This is a great month to do an Australia-New Zealand cruise. And then my next suggestion is April's a good kind of regrouping month. It's the beginning of spring. Maybe do a quick little cruise. Maybe hit Key West. Maybe hit something really close there like the Bahamas. Right out of Florida, maybe do a quick weekender. Maybe you haven't been on a cruise yet this year and you want to get something in, grab a couple points in your favorite loyalty program. This is a good time to do that, and those are fun places to go check it out. May is my favorite time of the year to recommend to beat tourism a little bit. Now, you could go Alaska here. We don't have Alaska here yet, but you could. It's a great beginning of the season, what we call shoulder season in Alaska, the very beginning. There's not a lot of rain in May in Alaska, so that's another good reason to hit Alaska. But my idea here is to hit Europe. You're going to beat a little bit of the tourism if you head to Spain, if you head to Italy, Croatia, Greece, all of those in the Mediterranean. Now's a great time to hit over there and kind of beat the traffic a little bit because once we hit June, it starts to really get busy there. Next up, June, here's where it is. This is the optimal kind of Alaska time. This is when a lot of people, so it is going to be crowded. But Alaska and Northern Europe. So you're going to hit your Denmarks, your fjords. You're going to do those type of things before it starts getting cold there. It's reasonable there at that time of the year. So that is our June. In July, go to Bermuda and the Southern Caribbean. I know July, we're already kind of bleeding into hurricane season a little bit. But it's my favorite time of the year to hit Bermuda. It is beautiful weather there. Remember, Bermuda is going to be pretty similar to like South Carolina. It's 600 miles east of South Carolina. So that's a good time to head to Bermuda. And the Southern Caribbean is just amazing all year. They're not in the hurricane belt. So Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, this is the time to hit those ports. Hey everyone, at this time, we'd love to ask you to subscribe to the channel. It is January. We've just hit 5,000. So now we've set our new goal at 10,000 subscribers. So please join us along this amazing journey. We put out a brand new cruise video every single day. Come subscribe and join us. And we really, really appreciate you watching our video. Now let's get into August. August is the time where we're going to start seeing more hurricane activity kind of peaking up a little bit. So this is my idea to jump over to California. Let's do one of those fun cruises out of Long Beach, or let's go to Baja, Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, or even get really out of the belt and head over to Hawaii. Next up, September. This is obviously the prime month to do Canada, New England. The leaves are changing, right? We're going to head up there to Maine. Speaking of another place that doesn't want too much tourism, that's Maine. We want to go up there. We want to be respectful. There's not a lot of ships that are going to be allowed in there. This is a great time to hit Canada, see Halifax, Quebec City, those type of ports. So I love September for that one. Here's another one that you don't hear a lot, September doing transatlantics. Now, it's a little bit crazy to think about doing a transatlantic in hurricane season. I get it. But it is repositioning season. So this is a lot of time when the ships are maybe leaving the New York area or the Miami area and they're heading over to Portugal or to Europe. So it is a good time to think about doing some type of a cheap transatlantic. October, this is kind of prime hurricane season. So for me, let's fly on over to the Middle East. Let's do Dubai, Jordan, Doha, all of those interesting, cool places that you could visit over in the Middle East. Drop over into Abu Dhabi for a little bit. There are so many cool things to see over there in the Middle East. Now, right now, it's a little wild over there in certain parts. So you got to be careful. You got to plan things properly. This is a port and this is a cruise that I would recommend getting canceled for any reason, insurance. Just in case it gets close and you are like, I'm not feeling good about this, you can easily pull out of that and get your money back. November, we're at the end of hurricane season. There is still a little bit of activity, but let's live a little bit and let's do the Caribbean and the Bahamas. We're going to head on down there to St. Thomas, St. Martin, San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're going to hit all the private islands like Great Stirrup Key, Perfect Day, and Ocean Key. Let's do it. Let's enjoy our November and get back into cruising. And then December, we are going to take a little flight, or if you live over there, we're going to head on a European Christmas market river cruise. These are so beautiful. If you watch some of the videos of the Christmas markets and just cruising up and down some of the rivers in France and Germany and Austria, it looks so incredible. We're going to do that in 2025. So that is your December. And that concludes our 12 months of cruising. Let us know if you have any favorites below. Again, this is just a list of like ideas to kind of beat some tourism or find good weather. By no means is it perfect. It's a subjective list. Let us know what you think below, and we hope everybody has a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching the video. We would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe. Come join us on this journey as we head towards 10,000 subscribers. Thanks, everyone. Bye.